Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapping. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapping. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up.
Yo, what up, bitches? What up?
Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at?
Boom, boom.
This about race.
Yeah.
They font that shit in your face.
What's up,
like
Justine Kashina?
Really not that hard to trace.
Ollie Putnut. Hello. Hello, puppets.
Come a day when they run out of grace, so me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, around this ghost.
What up?
If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide
Kristen
around this coast.
Fanger, Josh Fisk, Ashton Horn. Are you related to Tess Hornaday? Ashton Horn. You and Tess Hornaday distant relatives? You must be a unicorn. You got any unicorn in you? You want some? Tess wants to know. She's a freak. What's up, Will? Back again for more. You can't fucking get enough. You can't get enough. Y'all know you can't get enough. Get your fill. Line them up. Fucking line them up. You're not. Okay, I was just checking. I didn't think so. I didn't think that'd be ridiculous. Y'all don't be ridiculous. Get that peppermint tip. My boy JF. Marisa. Hello. Oh, taint hunting, are we? I get you. What up, Sarah? Sarah Ah. What's your name, Sarah Ah? Can't get enough. Just begging for more. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, thank you, sir. Shut up, Dobby. Oh. Wow. Big for more. Ooh.
Yeah, let's go.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts.
Oh, no, Tess, no. No, Tess Hornaday, the unicorn. I'm not insulting you. I'm not talking about the actual beast. I'm talking about the Hornaday. Tess Hornaday. I was making a joke. You're much better than. You're much better.
I'm a bank addict. 6 subs had the bass smacking. 808 had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing like an IPO trying to purchase.
That's what I'm talking about. The peppermint tip.
Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like.
Then yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-wagons. Big tax on my big spending.
Oh, good. All right. Well, come on. Just trying to give it to you straight. You're better than the unicorn and the other. Doesn't count. Jabroni. You ain't no jabroni. Jabronis don't watch the Daily Swole. Come on.
Yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Come on. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big
Hola.
big facts.
¿Qué pasó?
Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah.
Papa Swolio, new flex.
Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Knock boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Weird. She was savage. Well, don't you go anywhere then. Don't nobody go nowhere. Boom.
We back
Boom.
on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that.
Young king with my crown at.
10 racks in the fanny pack.
Bumpin', bumpin',
100 in the
bumpin',
Louis
bumpin'.
bag. Couple hundred in the G-Wagon.
You ready for
Big
more?
tax on my big spinning. Big
3,
racks, no pretending.
2,
We back on the full sense.
Schwam. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily
You smell what I smell? Sick fucking guys. Testing, testing, testing. Test, 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 testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Oh. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1550 Schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and geohos? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. And of course, today's episode is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you beaches. Yeah. Right. Okay. Here we go. I feel like Mario and Mario Kart. Here we go. Here we go. Not bad, right? Jesus. Who needs a soundboard? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. It's cool. It's cool. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. Hashtag 7 pillars down below if you want a chance to win today's Swole card, brought to you by Sexy Tess Hornaday. That's right. You can follow that beach on Instagram at Tess Hornaday. I'm not seeing. I got to get a new at here. Let's see. Tess Hornaday. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, bam. Tess Hornaday. You can follow Tess Hornaday at tesshornaday.com. Yes, you could. Let me bring her up here. Bink. No. Bink. There you go. There you go, bish. There you go. Warning. This podcast may cause sick fucking gains. If you are sensitive in the ear holes or the eye holes, please exit stage left. Please be warned. The following podcast is rated TVMANOC. Yes, going to do an ab wheel workout while listening to this. Well, guess what? We're doing a 2-hour podcast today, fam. So, May, you might want to have 911 on speed dial because you're going to be sore as a motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. How can people not know about Miss Tess Hornaday? I don't know, but you fucking sleeping. You sleeping. Where's Papa? Mama Swolio's home. Yeah, that's where she is. Beesh, she's probably sleeping. I fucking rocked that twat to death. I walked the shit out of her. Just got back from a sweet walk. You got a dog near? Anyone has dogs nearby? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you. All right. Where's Papa? That's where she is. How we doing? Let's see here. 7 pillars because I need to readjust my goals. It's all good. Every once in a while, we got to readjust. How many of you got a good pump on today? Today was a little bit of a recovery day for me. I'm going to do the sauna after this podcast. Hey, sauna. Oh, please, come on. I understand. I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please, you're far too kind. But nevertheless, today is a yeah. Papa got some. He's getting my pump on right now. Sauna sounds amazing. Yeah, I haven't gone in a couple days. Just didn't work out. And one of the days I don't like to do sauna on leg day. I tend to cramp. I just get more dehydrated. I don't know. Leg days I sweat like a beast. Maybe that's what it is. I've been playing around with different ways of supplementing magnesium, seeing if maybe I'm still not getting enough. I don't know how that's possible, but mixing up some different things. But I'm doing pretty good. I don't cramp like I used to cramp a lot. Not anymore. Getting everything under control. Yes. Nothing to see here. Well, keep it on. Keep it moving. Yes. Jessica, I did the Ashtanga all levels with Genevieve in the Swolenormous X yoga studio. Nice. How many of you tried the brand new full moon flow? Did you know it was a full moon last night? Yesterday, did you recognize that it was a full moon? The moon was full. It was not partial in any way. It was a big ol' moon pie. Big ol' pie of moon. The full thing. You go on the porch and it was just bright out there. Got my yoga on today and extra dead hangs and meditation. Ooh, I did some dead hangs earlier. I think I'm a little bit ripe for it. You know one thing that I got that is great? Yoga wheel. Fam, I'll put a link in my Amazon store. Get yourself a yoga wheel. Man, yoga wheel is epic. Because that's the next... I'm starting to pop things and crack things at command. So, been doing a lot of hip mobility lately, but now I just added just that because you need to really get into it and crack that shit. Get that shit unfucked in your upper back and your thoracic spine. That's so good, especially for the lats and the long head of the triceps. Grabbing it and just dropping the hips and sucking the stomach in. Oh, it's really opening up. I'm getting in there. It's made my dead hangs better, John. So take a look into that. It's fucking great. I'll add some content in X for that. We got a big week. We got some stuff to work on, fam. You know it. How many of you checked out the new? We'll talk about it. Let's get into just the tip. We'll talk about it. My living room is a sauna. Oh, not a real sauna. You know what will fix your legs? Usually, essentially eating a banana while staring directly into the camera. Oh, yes? Yeah? You think so? I don't know about that. Sky Friday. The best name on the podcast. The best name. Sky Friday. What a fucking porn star name if there ever was one. Am I right? Seriously. And you know it's all love, Sky, but holy shit. Holy shit. Or one of those romance authors. A brand new sensual exclusive from Sky Friday. That's an author's handle. That's a porn star name. I'm trying to, yeah, it is. It is. Or a cool bar or something, or a lounge. Oh, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm going to Sky Friday. Nice. Cool. Something like that. You got options there, Sky. You got other options. You got something to fall back on. Just saying. FYI, just saying awkward moment. Why? Every time she comments, and I see the name pop up, every time she comments, I have to mention it. It just stands out to me. Sky Friday, yeah, it sounds like a bar. You see? I'm telling you, it sounds like a bar. I agree. Annika, thought I'd announce it. I can finally wear a jacket. I never fit as a 15-year-old. It was my pause, and it's so warm. That's great. You lost weight to get to your 15-year-old weight. Just for the record, I'm not promoting eating disorders or anything like that. I'm just fucking with you, but that's awesome. It's like, well, let's not. We got some Benjamin Button. No, it's the opposite, right? You're getting older, getting younger. No, there you go. Maybe a little BB. Let's see here. Sky Friday is a dope name. I agree. Hell yeah, it is. The Ginger Midget. That's a good name for a bar. Christine, 12 minutes late because I was doing brain gains. Well, you're actually not 12 minutes late, actually. You're not actually 12 minutes late. What I might start doing is do a little countdown timer or something, maybe on the intro. Maybe we'll do a little count. Sometimes I don't know how much longer we're going to do because I'm playing tunes. But I've been doing a little bit longer for the live stream. I think that just makes sense. You know, if you're watching it after, you can always fast forward if you don't want to be there for the intros are fun because I'm just acting a clown in the intro. But I give people a little bit more time to come in. I think that's been a huge success so far. I mean, if you're there and it goes 6 or 7 minutes or something like that, sometimes it's less, but sometimes it's more. You know, you get a few minutes, like a little window to come in the lounge, get comfortable, fill up on coffee or water or whatever you're doing, pull over on the side of the road, get home, you know what to expect. So I figured it's kind of silly because for a while I would just go live and then just jump right into it. And that was kind of cool, but at the same time, I was thinking in my back of my head, I'm thinking, okay, people are watching this after. You can fast forward that shit. Fast forward. Okay. Anyway, that being said, shall we do some tip? Some tip, fam? Here we go. Get deep. Hashtag 7 pillars if you want to win today's Swole card. Tippy, tippy, tippy. Babe, just an inch. Just an inch. Por favor. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. It is. It's a little bit chilly. Is it not? Is it not, fam? Mm-hmm. I think it is. I think it is. So let's see. We got some new... we got some new tip today. Let's go into the first... Whoa, holy zoom in. You never know when that's going to happen. Sometimes I don't reset that shit. I lost my job. So stress eating, this is a great NOC. This is a great fucking message that will get your ass off the couch. And of course, there's a lot of shit going on right now. There's a lot of shit going on right now with financial situations, with work, with things opening and closing and reclosing, and business is slower. People are changing their business and everything's kind of up in the air. And a lot of people are nervous. A lot of people are anxious. So it's a very good message, and what it really means or what it comes down to is even if you have a setback, just keep going forward. Again, just like today's card, 7 pillars, you need to keep on moving forward, all right? You need to keep on moving forward. What are you going to do? Stop? The only thing that guarantees that you're not going to get results is if you fucking quit. So don't fucking quit. Don't be a jabroni. Am I right? Am I right? Papa's right. We got some more foodie beauty, just some more fun. She wanted to drive hours out of her way to eat all this crap. She went back full blown to mukbangs. I don't think anyone doubted that. And yeah, anyone that thinks, oh, Papa Swole, you're just making videos for the views. Fuck yeah, I'm making them for the views. And her videos always get a lot of views, but it sends a good message. And this is an example of this vicious cycle that most Americans go through all the time. This is why people are fucking morbidly obese. So it needs to be discussed, especially when it's being promoted as something harmless on YouTube. So fuck yourself. Next one. This is some red, white, and swole. If you have not yet, how many of you are enjoying the red, white, and swole? The red, white, and swole is a little bit more of a change of pace, kind of. It definitely is. It goes over into different topics. It's a little bit more thought behind it in the sense of I go a little bit deeper with my own personal thoughts on certain things and certain issues, trending topics that interest me that might be out of the realm of YouTube and Twitter sluttery. And just like whorishly trash fucking just dumb activist fat acceptance bullshit posts that we love to trash on and we love to expose for the stupid dumb fuckery that it is. This is the red, white, and swole. So make sure you go and enjoy that if you haven't already. Love the red, white, and swole. America. Fuck yeah. Back again to make some sick fucking gains. Yeah. And Nico Cotto is starting a diet for a day. I think, I didn't even talk about this. Actually, I didn't talk about it. So this video was about The Rock purchasing, or him with a group purchasing the XFL for $15 million. I was fucking $15 million. That sounds cheap. And a lot of people that think, depends on what happens with, honestly, what I'm thinking, if it's done right, this is probably this is a sleeper. A lot of people are thinking, well, this is stupid. This is dumb. This is a terrible decision. I think it's a great move. I can't put my finger on exactly what about it, but if it goes virtual or digital, the XFL, because you're starting it from scratch in a time where it's super digital and super cultural and The Rock is at his peak, I think this is super interesting because you can't really change an old system. That's why the NFL gets shit on for all their stupid wokery. Same thing with Major League Baseball and the NBA. Like, those are old systems and old lurching, owners and other generations. This is a fresh fucking take and you're building it from scratch, redoing it in light of the quarantine and stuff and COVID. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great buy. And look, if it's a loss, what is it? I mean, it depends on what you put in, but 15 million? It's like, yeah, it's fucking cake. You're buying the brand name. It's just a good idea. And what better person to have on there is someone who brings a massive amount of attention just based on his personal brand. Not to mention he was a football player in college. He's a fucking physical beast, and football and wrestling, which is a combination of get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is great. This is great. I think it's a good move. Anyway, go check out the video. Nico Cotto is going on a diet. He's going on a diet for like a day. If not, he already broke it, but I'll cover it again. And I'll poop all over it. Fat, nasty beach. Extra thirsty plus size scrubs. Yeah, this was an actual interesting post because it's not wrong. And it talks about nursing and why are nurses, and I group doctors into this too. So doctors, why are healthcare, but I call them sick care. So I go into what I agree and disagree, and both sides are correct. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's what a lot of people don't understand is that you don't have to be, one side's not right and one side's not wrong. They're both correct. It depends on how you look at it and where the real problem is. And someone was saying, well, this doesn't change. You know, if you're complaining about nurses being fat, you have to change all these things about nurses. I'm thinking that's not even the floor of it. That's not even the base problem. Like it's really bad the way it's understaffed, the way they're treated in this sense, but it goes beyond that. So check out this video, especially if you are in the sick care industry. Go check it out. So I don't rail against it. I don't disagree. I agree with both sides, but I also add some more of my own personal taste, my own personal sack. We got one more here. And I think this is like the most famous picture of Donald Trump for a thumbnail. Everyone always uses this picture. This goes into a little bit more depth, some of my thoughts on Microsoft potentially buying the American arm of TikTok, and maybe clarifying what some people don't understand about the app, maybe some of the risks, some of the benefits, some of the downsides. I really like talking about tech and all that good shit, but you can check out TikTok on the latest update in Red, White, and Swole. So you got 2 Red, White, and Swoles for you. So anyway, that's all we got for JTT. And of course, we have some new releases. So if you are a Swolenormous X member, how many of you dropped this in the comments? Let me bring this up here. How many of you checked out? How many of you checked out we got the new yoga class, the full moon flow. We got recipes, 3 new recipes. How many of you checked out the new Swole Motion? Ooh, looking big. Beautiful logo. I fucking love this logo. How many of you checked out brand new Swole Motion? This is available inside Swole TV. That's right, Swole TV. So if you have not yet checked this out, it's inside Swole TV, inside Swolenormous X. So for members, you can get access to this right now. Just go into Swole TV and click on Swole Motion 147. I thought once I edited and I upload, I'm like, I was laughing my ass off. I was fucking laughing my ass off. It cracked me up. I didn't remember all the little subtle parts. It came out awesome. I thought I had it was fun. I'm loving this. I'm loving the Swole Motions. I'm loving the flow of those. I'm really glad those are coming out weekly again. So every single week, brand new Swole Motion vlog. Don't miss that. And of course, there's a lot of other content always out and coming, but that especially, make sure you catch that. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the Swole Motions. If you love all the other rest of the content, this is the Swole Motions. The Swole Motion is unique content that you don't see anywhere else. The only other place you might catch some snippets of stuff like that is Instagram stories sometimes. But that's behind the scenes and shit. So it's a good one. It's fun. It's fun. And you get your fill. You get your absolute fill of Papa Swolio. You get completely filled up with Papa. You got plenty of Papa in the Swole Motions. You like Papa Swolio. You love that beach. You're gonna love the Swole Motion. So go enjoy that. Go enjoy it. So what do we got going on here today? We got some 7 pillars action. Hashtag 7 pillars to win today's Swole card. The ups and the downs. So today's Swole card was almost a different thing, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So I'm not even going to say what it is, but tomorrow's might be a little bit different, but I might keep the same quote at the bottom. So those ups and downs will happen, but technically an up is only an up relative to a down. Otherwise it's stagnant. Otherwise it's the same. So if you're in one of those low periods, if you're in one of those funky moments, maybe mentally or physically, or you're nursing an injury, you're coming back, or you're frustrated because you did measurements, or you stepped on a scale for the first time, or I don't know, you're just started lifting a certain way again and you didn't maintain the strength or gain the strength, you didn't have a great workout, whatever it is, you had a funk, right? You're in a little funky place. You're in a little funky time. You're kind of getting in your own head, and it's so easy to get in your own head, and it's so easy to get stuck there. So just understand that you don't have an up unless it's relative to a down. You might just be on the precipice of that incline, of that ramp up. So you're not out of the game. You just might have a little bit of a funky funk. a little bit of a funky funk. And that's no problem. 7 pillars. Whenever you have one of those little funky funks, what do? Just go back to the 7 pillars, bring that frown, turn that frown upside down and focus on the details. I did this and I'm like, hold on the angle. Yeah, focus on those details. Focus on, maybe you're allowing too much bullshit into your life. Maybe you're allowing too much crap coming into your community. Maybe you're hanging around with the wrong people. Maybe your family was giving you shit. Maybe your nutrition, maybe you kind of fell off for a couple of days and you're dealing with some leftover irritations from the sensitivities, or you're a little bloating, or you had a couple bad nights of sleep, so your recovery is poor. Your training maybe was off. Maybe you got injured or something. Your mobility, you're feeling stiff, which it does build up a lot of tension. If you're not doing mobility, a lot of you have talked about this. John, you posted, I think it was yesterday, or we read your post from the Facebook group, from the Swole fam section. I think that was yesterday, when you talked about how you wept, you cried, like after, very common. I've done that in earlier yoga classes too. When you really crack open shit in your hips, it releases a lot of emotion. It's just tension release. So from mobility to mindfulness, the same. Mobility helps your mindfulness and mindfulness helps your mobility. Mindfulness helps everything. This is like the 7 pillars are one big Venn diagram where it's literally all crossed over. They're all the same pillar. It's really 7 pillars, but they're really just stacked within each other, kind of like those Russian dolls that just kind of keep on getting smaller. I always forget the name. But in consistency. So it's great to do the first 6 and then you don't have the 7th one. Do it all the time. Every day I'm hustling. If you don't know what the 7 pillars are, check out Swolenormousx.com. So you can download it at the top. So if you're brand new, you could drop some cherries in the comments. If Papa's popping cherries, let me know. Bish. But you can download your free copy over there at Swolenormousx.com, right there at the top of the página. There's the top of the page. Kept up my 7 pillars today. Just finished an upper Swole. Nice. Very good. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, fam. I like the discipline, the dedication. I'm liking it. Matashka dolls. That sounds about right. Took a nap for recovery after a tough workout yesterday. Taking that nap. Milk gives me acne, I think. That's very common. So definitely test it again. There you go. Super common. And also another thing, if you're eating something that's affecting your recovery and you're not sleeping well, that can also lead to elevated levels of stress, which can lead to acne. So things that affect your sleep and things that affect your quality of sleep, the amount of time you sleep, maybe you're getting up all the time because you're peeing, maybe you feel bloated, so it's hard for you to fall asleep, maybe you're restless, maybe you're sweating at night. There's other things that can happen. So if you're affecting your sleep quality, that's going to affect other things. That's going to affect your energy levels. That's going to affect your mood. So it's not just, I'm having a rough day. Maybe you're sleeping poorly. Why are you sleeping poorly? Because you're not exercising, you're not meditating, and that's going to compound over time. That's why the 7 pillars work, because you have to untwine, untwist, unfuck your 7 pillars. You have to get them organized. Because if you're missing these things or you're fucking them up, they're cross-hatching and getting in the way in so many different levels. It's not that simple. It's like, it's just community and it's just nutrition. They're all intertwined. You have a shitty community. They're always trying to bring you to a crappy environment that fucks up your nutrition. It takes away from your training. You're not recovering because you're eating crap and you're staying up late or you're drinking alcohol. You're not training or doing mobility. Your mind is all jacked up because you're sucking down tons of sugar. You're not getting good sleep, so you're stressed out. So the mindfulness isn't really as effective. It's kind of slightly mitigating stuff, and you're not being consistent. So your whole 7 pillars are blasted because of the first pillar and vice versa. So it's this vicious cycle that you have to undo and really get to the bottom of all that shit. It takes time. And sometimes things come into your field and you have to fucking extricate it. You have to get rid of it. Matthew, I've cried after some intense meditations, especially when I first started it regularly again after years of not doing anything. You get deep into some of that stuff for sure. Some people have mentioned that in some of the stuff in Brain Gain, some of the longer ones, they're ones that dealt with death and loss, and that's intense. Can dig up a lot of shit. What's up, AJ? Meditation definitely helps. I started 2 months ago, and gradually my mentality is getting stronger, and with it, my self Discipline is stronger with it. Hell yeah, dude. You know what it is too with the meditation? It's not the length that you do it. It's not the length. That's what she said. That's what she said. I know. So the reality behind that is, it's the reps. It's doing it every day. So whether you do it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes, just the fact that you are setting aside time to do it every day, just literally every day, whether it's 5 or 20, maybe you wake up late and you only have time for 5 minutes, fucking do 5 minutes. That's why in Swolenormous X, that's why in Brain Gains, we have 5-minute meditation sessions. So do it. The fact that you're sitting down to do it every day, the fact that you are doing it every day, the fact that you are consciously and your intention is to do it and you're consciously practicing in that moment, it's going to help you do it more throughout your day in general. Do it in the car at a light. Do it on the train. Do it on the bus, wherever you are. Do it. You got 2 minutes? Do a little meditation. 2 minutes. It counts. Do it while you're going from task to task. That's what it's supposed to be for. You're doing it task by task. You're doing it day to day. You're doing it moment to moment in the present. It helps you be more analytical and pretty much ignore and get rid of all the shit that doesn't fucking matter. Think about all the stuff that you deal with every day that just doesn't matter. That just doesn't matter. Will, meditation right now feels like a lot of just filing away of all the toxic and broken shit inside that I was told to hold and bury it deep. That's what we do. That's what fucking men do. That's what men do. Just bury that shit deep. Just fucking stuff it down deep. That's a Bill Burr bit, isn't it? When he's like, you just gotta fucking shove it down. Just stuff your emotions. He has a whole bit about it. I forget the exact. It's fucking awesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Norlin, I started the 90-day dash last week, and then my dog, my companion of 14 years, got ill and I had to put her down. In the middle of sobbing my face off, my family and community was there. My friend who's doing the 90-day dash with me talked to me. I ended up doing 10 minutes of yoga and 15 minutes of brain gains that night. The next day, I was still heartbroken, but I did brain gains and Swolga. I've been down and still stayed on the program and haven't resorted to binge eating. Thank you. Quint? Is that your friend? And the Swole fam. Oh, Swole fam's got your back. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. I am going to lose my fucking mind. I am going to lose my fucking mind. Norlin, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I think you do know. This sounds like this might. I'll tell you what. Maybe this one might belong to you, Norlin. I know we're early in the show. We're right in the middle. The fact that you're staying on your shit, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, dear. But you can all drop your biceps and gorillas in the comments. You can. You can. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to, fam. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think, look, if you're focused on your 7 pillars, you're focused on your 7 pillars and you're going through that kind of shit, you're staying focused. Are we going to miss a podcast day in honor of Papa when she, it's a lady. Are we going to miss a day of the podcast when she dies? No, we're not going to miss a day of the podcast no matter what. This is going to be a brutal one. It might be a short one, but we're not going to miss a damn one. I'm going to honor Papa. We'll honor her with a podcast. And all the podcasts. I don't even want to fucking think of it. All right, so I know, Norlin, we got some biceps and gorillas. Yeah, she can totally win the card. Yeah, Norlin. Just put up a pic of Papa. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't want to think of it. That's so tough. That's so hard to actually choose, like to actively do it. Oh, man. I don't know what. I don't even want to think Mama Swolio is going to fucking. I have to, that's double. That's her. That's her grief. I can't even think about it right now. I've been thinking about it lately too in general. She's so fucking healthy, but it comes for everyone, comes for us all. She's climbing up and down fucking stairs and running into, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, plus all the pictures and all the things she'll still be a part of the podcast every day, but she's right there. She's right there anyway, but I'll get some other stuff. I'll get like a recreation of her. Yeah. Oh, she'll be a part of it every day. We'll try to make it seem like she never left. She never left. She never left. We got some biceps and gorillas. Biceps and gorillas for Norlin. You want to do it? Drop some biceps and gorillas. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. Oh, I got hiccups. I got hiccups already. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to think of it. Norlin, you got the love of the Swole fam. I feel for you. So send us an email. Let's do this now. We'll jump ahead with the Swole card because I fucking said so. So congratulations, Norlin. You deserve this. You deserve this. Let's give you some pickles. You used the hashtag 7pillars. You stayed focused. You stayed on it, and you're doing your best. And a lot of us can feel for that. So send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1551 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll continue the show, of course. We're not done, fam. But we jumped ahead because I don't give a fuck. It's the right time. It feels right. And you know how I roll. If it feels right, it fucking feels right. And this feels right. So Norlin, you got this. Congratulations, Norlin. Congratulations for staying focused. She gets the pickle. You got the pickle. Papa's giving you the Swole pickle. That does not sound good. I'm not giving you that. I'm giving you a Swole card. Okay. Make sure Mama Swolio is not over in the corner.
What did you say? What did you say to me?
I think she's on the phone anyway. All right. We're cool. We're good. Clear. All right. But let's get into some Swole fam posts. Send us that email. Believe it or not. Let's see here. Okie dokie. Okay. Here we go. All right. Eloise. All right. I like it. Eloise. Hello, dear. Hello, puppet. That's a good name. That's a good name for that. Eloise. New member. Welcome to the Swole fam, Eloise. Welcome to Swole fam. Oh, hello. Welcome to Swole fam. It's your boy, Papa Swolio, yeah. Hi, fam. I'm new and really excited to be here. As I do like the gay German accent or Austrian accent or whatever it was. I'm French. All right. Well, sorry. Apologies. I'm French, 28 years old, and I've been living in the U.S. for almost a decade. 2011, I arrived in the U.S. extremely thin, 90 pounds for 5'4". Holy shit. And gained 60 pounds over time. Yep. Well, that tends to happen here. So I went from severely underweight to overweight and was on my way to obesity. When the pandemic began, I decided it was actually the perfect time to focus on myself, and I've been working on finding balance. Look at you. Look at everyone crushing it during the quarantine. Mid-March, I started the keto diet, which I highly enjoy, and lost 40 pounds. I am now 110 pounds, which is actually less than what my goal was, which is 115. The extra 5-pound loss was not wanted, but totally lost my appetite, and I have to force myself to eat most days. I usually will satisfy myself, that's what she said, with a few small snacks, real cheese, nuts, prosciutto, so more or less 700 calories a day. You only eat 700 calories a day? What? No way. You're an adult? 700 calories? You're not eating enough food. I don't exercise much, but I have an active job as a caregiver. I ride horses, show jumping, and I go out every day with my dog to get moving, long walks, parks, beaches. I know this is going to sound very silly, but I don't want to keep losing weight. Eat food. Eat fucking food. Eloise, eat some fucking food. Would anyone have any tips or advice to jumpstart my appetite back up? Eating more. You're going to have to probably force it a little bit. I don't like recommending shakes and stuff like that, but it might be something that's necessary. I mean, you're not eating enough food at 700 calories. There's no fucking way you're eating enough food. And for the record, it's not just, calories, underweight or over, under calorically intaked. Jesus Christ, that's not even language. Not eating enough calories, a deficit or a surplus. But the reason why that's important, the reason why enough volume is important, because even if you're eating, let's say you're eating the perfect diet, nothing inflammatory, nothing that's giving you a problem. Let's say you're the ultimate diet, Eloise. You're just not getting the volume enough to hit those minimum requirements just from a micronutrient standpoint. So if you're overweight and you do a strict restricted diet with, caloric intake, that's good to utilize and force your body to utilize the extra body weight and the extra body fat you have in your person. But fuck, 700 calories? Come on, you're not in middle school. Eat some fucking food. That's like a baby diet. I know you're asking about how to jumpstart your nutrition, so you're like, yeah, Papa, that's exactly why I posted. That's what I'm asking. So what do you think, fam? What do you think? What would you do? What you do? So to jumpstart my appetite, I really want to know more. To be honest, like you mentioned what the problem is, but I want to know I don't know what you're doing. So I can't really help you fix it because I don't know what to change. For me, it's like, well, fucking eat more, jumpstart your appetite. You're objectively counting, just eat more. You need to gradually increase more meals throughout the day. You just need more calories. You legit need more calories. You need to eat. Stuff it in. You might not be eating enough. You said you're eating keto. Eat some more fucking carbs. You highly enjoy, you need to, I would say, eat some more fucking carbs. Carbs are easier to consume. Maybe have a sweet potato. It's not good. You can be in keto most of the time, but it will, plus if you're not eating carbs, you're losing a lot of water weight as well. So I really would want to know more about that before. Of course, I'm not a registered dietitian, nor am I your physician. So make sure you consult your medical practitioner when starting any kind of dietary or exercise protocol that may lead to blah, 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 injury, illness, disease, or even death. Can't fucking say everything without protecting your butthole. Oh, don't stick anything in there. Please go talk to someone else who knows, quote unquote, what they're talking about because they paid a lot of money to an institution that is trying to make money from the government. It just fucking went down. You gotta make sure come on, fam, keep up. Come on, keep up.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
So let's see here. What we got here? I think she needs to replace those snacks with small meals more often. What is she doing? Let's read what she said again. Let's see here. Where is it? I will usually satisfy myself with a few small snacks. Now you need a few meals. Replace those snacks with fucking meals. Yeah. Meals. So more or less 700 calories a day. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Eloise. I'm giving you, you know what? I'm giving you the jabroni card. Hold on. We should pass out. We should be sending out a jabroni card. Who gets us? Eloise? Eloise, you get to go sit in the corner. Does Eloise sit in the corner? Eloise, go. You sit in the corner and you think about what you've done. Okay? Eat some more food, dear. Do it. Oh, do it. More food. More. Y'all. More. Who told you could eat my cookies? Let's see here. The want to eat food is an extreme, basic human need and desire. If you can't eat enough to sustain yourself, something's wrong. If you overeat, something is wrong. Well, hopefully there's nothing wrong, Eloise. I think it's just you're not used to psychologically eating that much food or eating enough food or eating sufficient food. Yeah, your body does adjust. Honestly, if you have to get a little bit more specific and get a little bit more analytical. If you actually, and you know how I am, fam. I don't promote anyone. I rarely talk about counting calories. However, it's important to count and to assess That way you know specifically. So Eloise, I would actually recommend that you do track very detailed for like a week or so. And I never talk about counting calories as a primary, right? I never talk about it as a primary thing that you start with. I never say, hey, I think you should start off counting calories. However, when you are in this position that objectively you need that data, you need to know objectively, am I eating enough? And you see that you're eating 700, 800, 900, 600. You objectively need to eat more, whether you feel like it or not. You need to eat more fucking food. So that gives you the data. Okay, I'm eating like not about 700. I'm eating literally 800 or literally 700 or literally this. Okay, that means I literally need to spread 400, 500, 600 calories out over more meals during the day. So do that. If you have 3 or 4 or 5 meals a day, even if they're small snacks, cool. If you're eating 700, ready? Let's say you're eating 4 times a day snacks and you're getting 700 calories. Okay. Increase 100 calories per meal. That's next to nothing. 100 calories per meal. Okay. Already you're at 1100. You do that for a week or two, and then you bump every meal up another 50 calories and then maybe another 50. You know, you'll adjust slowly. But if you're literally specific with it, that will be a good increase. Or do 50 calories every meal for a week, and then the next week add another 50 calories per meal every day. And it'll be what? 200 calories. It'll be 100, 50. That would be what, 200 calories the first week that you went up overall in your day. So you went from 700 to 900, maybe 800. You know what I'm saying? Just little increments. People are saying I just had a 700 calorie ribeye. Yeah, I think my ribeyes, when I eat a ribeye, it's 1100 calories or 800, plus I'm putting butter on it. AJ, bigger meals, clean meals at that. I'm wondering if her mood is affecting her appetite decrease. In what sense? You mean her mood? Let me see what she said here. Well, I think also her nutrition or lack of nutrition or lack of volume, that could make her more fatigued. That can affect her mood. Was her mood bad? If her mood, you mean her lack of, why am I looking over here? Let me bring it up so everyone can see it. Did she talk about her mood? That could be both ways. That's what she said. That could be both ways too. If she's in a low mood, or yeah, it can. Well, this can also be from undertraining or overtraining. Some of the things with your under recovering or overtraining, however you want to look at it, you can actually have an appetite decrease or appetite increase. So if you're overtraining, sometimes you just don't feel like eating. You feel, pretty much if you feel off, those classic signs and symptoms physiologically of overtraining is pretty much like, if you don't feel normal, you might be overtraining. It's like, okay, thank you. But things like elevated resting heart rate, lack of recovery, low mood, irritability, these are just general things. I mean, a lot of people are just assholes during the day. It might not be something to do with recovery. It could just be they're fucking assholes. So you have to, okay. That's true. I see that. I get that. Nicole, she said caregiver. And with COVID, we are highly busy at the moment. Good point. Good point. Good input, AJ. All right. That's a good point. Yeah. So you had to, you both inferred that a little bit more. That's a good point. Yeah. If you're stressed out, sure. Absolutely. Stress and being around people that are fucking, yeah. Caregiver is not, you're not dealing with healthy people. You're dealing with people usually at the end. Stress on the job. That's a good point. Very good point. So we have to follow up on that. Make sure you go and comment on that in the Swole fam group. Holy fuck. We got a post. This is a post. You guys ready for this one? A fucking deep. All right, Justine, one of our mods. Let's see what we got here. Hey, fam. I've gone back and forth on whether or not to make this post, but here it is. Don't you love those? Don't you love those where it's like, yup. But here it is. Well, and here it is, fam. And here we go. All right, let's see what she's got to say. I have struggled with body dysmorphia for many years and still do. Always thinking I was not pretty or too fat. This started at a very young age for me. I used to do ballet and all the other girls were very skinny and tiny and I was not. I've always been a full-figured girl, not fat. I was also teased in middle school on my looks as well. This stuck with me all the way through high school. My senior year, I did the lemon cleanse, and lost 10 pounds in 5 days. People started to notice and gave me positive comments, and this is where it all started. I then started barley eating. Oh, barely eating. Jesus Christ. I'm like, barley? Is that a new diet? You just eat barley all the time? I then started barely eating and being very restrictive. I then became bulimic and then would binge and purge. I got down to 115 pounds at 5'7" with no muscle and would run every day. I soon began to suffer the side effects from doing this. I knew I had to stop. I slowly broke this horrible addiction and started eating more, but running more. Then I got injured, damaged my hip, making me unable to walk for 3 months. This made me gain a lot of weight. My metabolism was destroyed and I became depressed. I got up to 187 pounds. In college, I started really lifting weights and became NASM certified. That's the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and worked as a PT for 2 years, a personal trainer. You gotta be careful. Yeah, we gotta be careful. I gotta make sure I specify PT is not physical therapist, unless you're a physical therapist, but you said NASM certified, so that's personal trainer. I was strong, but had a lot of body fat still. I then graduated college and moved back home and started losing weight. I eventually got down to a healthier weight at 153 pounds, was in the best shape of my life. But then the biggest surprise happened and I got pregnant. I was so, this is a fucking, I feel like this is we get these stories, we get the whole character arc, we get the hero's journey. Every day it's like the fucking Iliad in here. I love it. All right, what we got here? I was so worried about losing all my hard work and progress, but I was determined to work out all through my pregnancy. After having my baby girl, I was determined more than ever to get back into shape, and I did. I got down to 146 pounds doing intermittent fasting and a postpartum workout plan. 5 months postpartum, I found Swolenormous X and joined. This was the best thing that ever happened to me. Bulimia still haunts me, but with my newfound love of yoga and meditation, it's hardly a thought anymore. I am in the best shape of my life and growing stronger every day. I am about 156 pounds and lose about 1 pound a week now. I do have a goal weight of 145 pounds, but with much more muscle than a year ago. Every day I look at my little girl and it gives me that kick in the ass to be the best possible me I can be for her. She motivates me to stay happy and healthy. Many people don't know my story, but I feel comfortable sharing it here. I feel comfortable sharing it here too. Stay swole, fam. Fucking hell. Epic. I love these stories. I love it. Justine, that's fucking fire. Your moderators have the best stories. I know. Well, they're fucking eloquent motherfuckers. John, Justine, Christy, everyone's fucking crushing. Christian, everyone's in there fucking crushing. Oh my God. Fucking all of it. Uncle Filthy over here. Everyone's got great stories. Everyone's posting awesome shit all the time, especially the mods. Everyone, all these fucking things in the X. Swole fam's on fire. On fire. On fucking fire. Swole fam's the tits. Seriously, what a great story. What a great story. And what changed? What changed? What changed, right? Well, what changed? Mindset, right? What changed? Mindset, right? A lot of people go through this shit. A lot of people go through this and do absolutely nothing. A lot of people go through this shit and do nothing and fucking complain, play the victim. That's amazing. That's amazing. Dude, post up. Fuck yeah, post up. Post up. Post that shit. Post that shit. Post that shit. Post it. I feel so left out. Jesus Christ. I gotta fucking let everyone. It's like, no, your favorites. That's because they're older. You like them, you bet. No, they're your favorite. Yeah. God, you see why I don't want to have fucking kids? You see this shit? I don't need kids. I have moderators. All right? I don't need kids. I don't need kids anymore. I'm good. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. No, come on. You don't want kids. Kids are the best. I got moderators. I'm good. That's a new thing. I don't need them. Dogs and mods. That's it. Something about 3 letters. That's it. Dogs and mods. Done. That's all I need. There you go. Drop some cherries. Ho, 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 ho. Wrong one. Wrong button. All right. We'll do it again. There you go. All right, got that time.
He's heating up!
Let's see here. We got some mo. Let's see what we got. Let's see what swole holes we got. Whoa. I just can't even find the posts wherever there they are. There we go. Carolyn. Hello, puppet. New member. Welcome to the fam. Hello, darling. Caroline or Carolyn? Oh, jeez. It's so confusing. You put the Y there, and it's like, I don't know if you're trying to be cool, like your mother was like, all right, I'll do a line. Caroline, Carolyn. Fuck. It can go both ways. If you're watching now. Come on, give me a handle. Hey, fam, I just hit a goal for me. Finished a run to the top of this steep fucking hill near my house. She didn't say that. I'm just spicing it up. I'm sure it's spicy already, but I'm taking some liberties. Unfortunately, should I just do that? Unfortunately, I had a motherfucking... No, I'm kidding. I had an asthma attack at the top, and I had to go back. Proud of myself for running to the top, but also disappointed that I had to stop and go home. I've made so much progress with asthma and tachycardia, but it's hard for me to find the balance between pushing my limits and passing out or having an asthma attack. I'm really wanting to make some major progress, but it seems when I try to make that extra push, I just injure myself and get set back. Any advice? Well, I would recommend instantly that you start getting into some breathing exercise, some breath work. Check out that book by James Nestor, The Art of the Breath, or Breath, the Lost Art of Breathing. Whatever the fuck that subtitle is. Great fucking book. He was a guest on Joe Rogan's podcast a couple weeks ago. Fantastic book. Mama Swolio loves it. I absorbed that audiobook. It's a great audiobook if you use Audible. Sometimes audiobooks are like, meh, depends on who's reading it. But great book, great read, and super eye-opening. So it's great. It's a great fucking book. So it can possibly really help. Let's see. It's hard for me to find the balance. And it's hard to find the balance between pushing my limits and passing out or having an asthma attack. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm really wanting to make some major progress, but it seems that when I try to make the extra push, I just injure myself and get set back. It's kind of like, it's hard to say without knowing what your programming is like. Like, what are you doing? You're just running? Maybe that's not the best thing for you to do. I mean, pushing yourself to have an asthma attack, maybe you don't need to run to the top of the steep hill. Did you progress? Did you go like a quarter of the way and then do half and then do a 3/4? Like, did you really slowly? Maybe you went too far. Maybe you tried to make too much of a jump. What have you been doing to make progress with asthma and tachycardia? What have you done to this point? Like, what kind of progress? What are you doing? What's your nutrition? Some foods can maybe be triggers for things like that. Meditation, reducing stress. I mean, there could be a lot of things. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. I always cheer for the asthmatics, need a new inhaler, and waiting for a gym to reopen so I can treat myself to a membership. And maybe a little merch. Yay. Let's see here. Well, people feel Caroline. They're like, a lot of people are saying, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So what are your thoughts on Caroline's situation? Good shit. Congratulations. That's awesome. But I hear you. I hear you. It's hard to say without knowing some more details, but anyone else with asthma, maybe you can pitch in. But I'm curious as to maybe the progressions and stuff. Savannah. Hey, quick question. So I've started back at the gym about 2 weeks ago throughout quarantine. That was terrible reading. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Had a little bit to clean up there at the end. Oh, that was good. Oh. That was good. Hey, quick question. So I started back at the gym about 2 weeks ago. Throughout quarantine, I've been super on top of my workouts. I did more body weight and HIIT style workouts. My diet has also been on point and it hasn't changed. I lost about 12 pounds since the start of quarantine, 30 pounds overall. But now that I'm back at the gym and lifting again, my weight has hit a standstill. I've still been including a minimum of 20 minutes of HIIT, as well as my heavy weights. Any suggestions to get my weight going down again? I'm 5'8", and currently 209 pounds. Well, I'm not so worried about the HIIT training. Like, what are you eating? And how much? The information that I would like is not here. So your diet has also been on point and hasn't changed. Do tell. Look, I mean, I say this a lot. 5 out of 10 from the French judge. It's always the fucking French. Have some decency. High standard, motherfuckers. Jeez, eat some cheese or something. Calm down. I'm kidding from the French judge. I love it.
I was kidding! I was only kidding!
Lo siento. Even though that's not French. Apologies. How do you say I'm sorry in French? I don't know. Bonjour. How about that? It's okay. 7 out of 10. I don't fluff my pillow. I thought it was good. I think a 7's a good one. Maybe a 6 or a 7. It felt good. Didn't burn. Had some good bass. All right. No, we like Gwendol. Be nice, Phil. All right. My diet has been on point. All right. So here's the thing. Whenever someone talks about their diet and they says my diet's been on point, I'm not saying it's not. But maybe it's not on point anymore. Maybe it was on point to get you to lose 10, 12 pounds, but it's not on point enough to help you lose more. So, je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. Thank you. Appreciate it. Je suis désolé. How'd that sound? Pretty good? Je suis. I've been including a minimum of 20 minutes of HIIT as well. Every day. Meditation, yoga, sleep, breathing work. Getting enough sleep, lowering your stress as much as possible, and probably from the sound of it, mitigating your caloric intake and maybe adjusting your nutrition. You started back at the gym about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, you lost 12 pounds since the start of quarantine, but then you're back at the gym, your weight, you're probably building some muscle. You got some inflammation. You're retaining some water because you're actually lifting weights again. Oh, stop. Because you're doing HIIT training. You're doing body weight and HIIT, and all of a sudden you're going to the gym, and now you're crushing with weights, or the micro trauma and the inflammation, the water retention is just up a little bit. It's a new shock. It's been like 3 or 4 months since you've actually done a lot of weights. You're doing HIIT. You're jumping around a lot, doing a lot of burpees or whatever the fuck you're doing with HIIT training. That's why you're lifting weights again. Your body needs, your body's inflamed. You're probably sore as fuck too. So I wouldn't worry so much about it. Give it a little more time, but give some more details on your nutrition. Because all I'm saying is that when a lot of people say, my diet's on point, well, do tell. Because a lot of people think they're eating perfectly or they're eating wonderfully. And then you put it out there and a lot of people are like, hey, what about this? This gives me problems. Or that's not really a good thing to be eating. You'd be better off eating this. And you're like, oh, I never thought about that. Oh, I didn't know that was right. So it doesn't mean that your diet's not on point. It just means that that's vague and that's subjective. Maybe it's not as on point. Maybe it's on point relative to most people, which I'm sure it is, but maybe it's not on point enough, right? You can get close to the bullseye and still not be on it. So keep going. Je suis désolé. Look at you. You're all so French in here. Ah. Si les Français suppriment la grâce de leur alimentation, ils départiront. How was that? I saw that little hat over the eye and I just went, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Disparaîtront. All right. I think I'm done insulting the French by accident. I'm just doing my best. I just keep remembering that Robin Williams part. He goes, why? Because we are French. Fucking love it. Oh my goodness, another one? What would a good Swole fam tattoo be? We got a Swole fam. We got the beard logo. We got the beard face. What would a good Swole fam tattoo be? Are we doing a custom? Were you doing a custom design? Would it be an APS or a Tess Hornaday? Oh God. You want to get this sexy beach on there? Oh. Wow, waka waka wow. Waka waka wow wow.
Hello, baby.
Oh Jesus Christ. I thought you could speak it. What the hell did I just say? Jesus Christ. What did I just say? Oh man, I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna repeat anything anymore. I thought you spoke. It looked good. I was like, oh, this person speaks fucking French. I want a Swole Fam tattoo. Damn, look at this shit. Gets my taint tingling. Makes me have to pee. Might be a prostate issue. I'll get that looked at. Not closely. It's about that time. Oh shit, 10 o'clock. All right, I gotta go and yeah. Well, fam, go get yourself some fucking tattoos. That's amazing. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, but you're probably subscribed. If you want to learn more about the Swole Fam, check out Swolenormousx.com. Yesterday's episode is priority access, so that's already available. By the way, BT Dubs. Yesterday's episode is already available in the whoa, I think over there. Yesterday's episode is already in the announcements section of the private Facebook group, but it's also in Swole TV and Swole Motion. That's what I was dragging over here. Make sure you check out Swole Motion 147. Don't miss. Holy zoom in. That's available in the Swole Motion section, of course. That amazing Swole Motion vlog 147 inside Swole TV. So check that out. Oh my God. A tattoo artist at SwoleCon. Jesus Christ. Everyone just getting, oh my God. We should get like the hentai. Everyone's getting like ink tattoos. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Smash that like button before you go. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1550 Schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps, and of course, we gave away the Swole card earlier. So congratulations to the winner. Make sure you send us the email to support@swolenormous.com. And if you didn't get Swole today, go get fucking Swole. Go do your brain gains. Go eat some food. Go do something wherever you live, whatever you're doing. I hope you crush it, and I'll see you tomorrow for 1552. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy. And Tessie. And Papa Swolio. Out. Peace out, bitch.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits.